miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline, there's a look at the Packers head coach. He's got his guys playing well here in September, 3-0 to start the season. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
He certainly didn't have his best outing a week ago, and he was very honest with us when we brought it up. He said, listen, I can't turn the ball over at this rate and expect to come out of there with a win. So they got away with one last week. He doesn't think that they're going to be able to sustain that, and to be honest, I don't blame him.
And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Here we go, set.
Throwing is Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. And now whistles as the challenge flag is out. And this last play will be reviewed.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right. But it takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play.
So the challenge is he's successful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25.
It's a gain of 30. And the Packers first down.
Let's go.
First down 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
At the Cowboys' 16-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have first and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
That's another Packers first down. First and goal. Green
To
Bay.
throw is Love. To the goal line and in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his first touchdown this year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
Right to the air is Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
Parsons on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Carl Brooks, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Ready. Down. Set.
On the bootleg, it's Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Running is Jacobs. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
Gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Cut.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Cut. Cut.
On play action, Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Right.
Back to the air, it's Love. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Let's go. Hut.
Now Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he'll take this one in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
47-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Packers.
You're ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there for the sack, his 4th on the year. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Down.
31 yards.
They'll run with Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
2nd and
60
5.
red. 6 ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Gain of 4.
Let's go now.
3rd and 1.
50 green. Hut, hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he'll be out of bounds, but has the 1st down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and they end up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal
33,
at the
yellow.
7-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Here's a run. to the 5-yard line.
Josh Jacobs.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
It's
Ready,
now 3rd
ready.
and goal.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Packers mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Covante Turpin on the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball into the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result.
Nowhere to go! He's going to be taken down! Here's Brian Anger now. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, on comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Down.
From the gun, it's Love. With the middle, that one caught by Watson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
15 yards. And the Packers.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
12 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down.
1st down, Prescott. There's a short one that's caught. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and scan up. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
3rd and 1.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 13 yards. Here's first and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll throw again. Dak. Quick throw. Taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. Again, Prescott to the end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 31-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board just before halftime.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
33, yellow. Cut.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of last year's Week 1 season kickoff game. And it's a guy who missed most of the run to the Super Bowl last year, Rashee Rice. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Chiefs have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's the rookie out of Auburn, Jarquez.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Yeah!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Catch made by Pickens. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Throwing right. It's taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Dak. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. They try to establish some tempo. Let's start this one with 1st and 10.
50, green. Set.
Now, Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Here's
Second
Love.
and 8.
Look in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Packers first down.
Let's
Gain
go.
of 15.
Cut.
On
First down.
the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Packers.
Here we go.
first
Here we
down.
go. Right.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Third and long.
Let's go now.
Love. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
12 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Come on. Set. Cut.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on fourth down.
It's a turnover on down.
Yes. Here we go.
A first down throw for Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a
Brings
couple.
up second and 7 at the 19-yard line.
On second down, it's Dak. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
No gain on the play.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Now Prescott. He'll try and get there on the ground. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
4 yards.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down.
They'll run it with Williams. Inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Prescott on first down. Quick hitting slant there. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 11-yard line.
Now it's Williams. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal at the...
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Prescott now. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
Williams trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he will score! Game on! Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Packers offense ready to get back to work. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. We'll go play action with Love. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. Love to throw it on first down. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here is the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
22-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9.
Here we go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Here we go.
They'll go for it. Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out, first down and 10.
Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate.
Here we go. Sliding.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw, caught by Ferguson. So, from 37, here's second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Prescott. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, but just as importantly, stop the clock.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Now, Prescott. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Yeah! Here we go. Sliding.
To the air again. Prescott. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. They'll throw again. Dak. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10.
Prescott again. The outside. Catch made by Pickens. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. It is second and a yard.
Yeah, here we go.
Again, Prescott to the air. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Here comes second down.
Yeah! Here we go. Sliding.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Brings up third and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready. 50, green. Set, go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 47.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Open is Kraft. He's got it. He's still on his feet, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Tucker for the point out. He gets it to go, and the Packers tack on one more to their lead.
35. Cowboys 20.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Here's 2nd down.
Loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. At the 32-yard line.
Prescott now. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 18.
Dak to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
To throw is Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.